If you're in your 60s or 70s and want to live longer, stay independent, and enjoy a high quality of life, you're not just hoping, you're taking steps to protect your future. But here's what most doctors rarely say out loud. It's often not the big diagnoses like cancer or sudden heart attacks that quietly shorten life after 80. Instead, it's the small, hidden issues that go unchecked year after year until they rob you of strength, memory, and mobility. These four little-known health factors slowly drain energy, weaken the body, and make it harder to stay sharp and active. Left ignored, they're the reason many people don't reach 80, or struggle when they do. Let's uncover what they are, how to spot them early, and simple steps you can start today to stay strong well into your 80s and 90s. 1. Silent brain shrinkage from untreated inflammation. Your brain naturally shrinks a little with age. That's normal. But what most people don't realize is that chronic inflammation can accelerate this shrinkage dramatically, leaving the brain weaker, smaller, and less able to function. This isn't just about memory loss. It impacts nearly every part of daily living. Chronic inflammation often sneaks in from things like poor diet, hidden infections, long-term stress, or even untreated gum disease. Over time, the brain's delicate tissue is attacked, shrinking faster than it should. The scary part? This damage can be happening quietly in the background, without showing up on routine checkups until it's too late. When the brain shrinks faster than normal, the consequences are real and life-changing. Trouble with memory and concentration. Poor balance, increasing the risk of dangerous falls. Slower decision-making, which affects independence and safety. Higher risk of dementia and other cognitive diseases. This is why many older adults feel foggy or struggle with daily tasks long before they're officially diagnosed with memory conditions. The truth is, inflammation has already been eroding their brain health for years. What you can do to fight back: eat anti-inflammatory foods daily. Think berries, leafy greens, olive oil, turmeric, and fatty fish like salmon or sardines. Cut out hidden triggers. Processed oils, fried foods, excess sugar, and alcohol all fuel inflammation. Prioritize sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality rest. Poor sleep spikes inflammation levels and accelerates brain shrinkage. Manage stress. Breathing exercises, prayer, meditation, or light stretching can lower stress-related inflammation. Stay socially and mentally active. Conversations, reading, and problem-solving keep neural connections strong. It's not about reversing all age-related changes, but about slowing them down so your brain stays sharp, your memory reliable, and your independence protected. The earlier you act, the more years of strong mental clarity you can preserve. Your brain is your most important muscle, and protecting it from inflammation could be the difference between living past 80 with independence or struggling to get there at all. And speaking of muscles, the next hidden reason might surprise you. 2. Weak leg muscles from protein deficiency, even in meat eaters. One of the most overlooked health traps after 60 is protein deficiency. Many older adults assume that eating meat once or twice a day is enough to cover their protein needs. But the truth is more complicated. As we age, the body becomes less efficient at breaking down and absorbing protein. That means even if you eat a steak, your muscles may not be getting the building blocks they need to stay strong. This hidden deficiency shows up first in the legs, the largest muscles in the body. Weak legs don't just make you feel tired. They dramatically raise the risk of falls, fractures, and slow recovery from injuries. In fact, doctors consider leg strength one of the biggest predictors of lifespan because once mobility is lost, independence often follows. When leg muscles shrink, daily tasks become harder. Climbing stairs, standing up from a chair, or even carrying groceries. Over time, this leads to reliance on walkers, canes, or even full-time care. Many people believe this is just normal aging, but in reality, it's often the result of long-term protein shortages combined with inactivity. How to fight back? Aim for 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal. Don't spread protein too thin across the day. Each meal should provide enough to stimulate muscle repair. Choose high-quality sources. Eggs, Greek yogurt, lentils, chickpeas, and collagen-rich bone broth are excellent options that digest more easily. Support absorption. Pair protein with vitamin C-rich foods, like berries or bell peppers, to enhance collagen formation in joints and muscles. Move daily. Walking, climbing stairs, or light squats stimulate the legs to use protein more effectively. Add strength training. Simple exercises like sit-to-stands or resistance band workouts can rebuild strength at any age. The good news? Muscle loss can be slowed and even reversed with the right nutrition and movement. Within weeks of consistently hitting protein goals and doing light leg exercises, many older adults notice better balance, improved energy, and greater confidence when walking. Strong legs aren't just about movement, they're about freedom. Protect them, and you protect your independence well into your 80s and 90s. But even if your muscles are strong, another silent factor can still cut years off your health span. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more simple senior health tips that actually work. 3. Slow digestive decline. Nobody talks about. By the time you reach 60, something subtle yet critical begins happening in your digestive system. Your stomach produces less stomach acid. While that might sound like a relief for heartburn sufferers, the reality is the opposite. Low stomach acid doesn't protect you. It robs your body of vital nutrients. Without enough acid, your body struggles to fully break down food. That means less absorption of key vitamins and minerals like B12, magnesium, calcium, and even protein. These nutrients aren't optional. They power everything from strong bones to steady heartbeats. Over time, this hidden decline leads to fatigue, brittle bones, poor healing, and even irregular heartbeat. Issues many seniors chalk up to just getting old. But here's the surprising truth. In many cases, it isn't just aging. It's malabsorption caused by a stomach that's slowly losing its strength. And because routine checkups rarely measure stomach acid levels, most older adults never realize their body has been starving for nutrients until serious problems develop. How to support digestion as you age. Eat slowly and chew thoroughly. Proper chewing triggers digestive enzymes and makes food easier to break down. Add fermented foods. Sauerkraut, kefir, kimchi, and yogurt naturally support gut bacteria and improve nutrient absorption. Mind your medications. Some common drugs, like acid blockers, further reduce stomach acid. So talk to your doctor if you're on them. Check nutrient levels annually. A simple blood test for B12 and magnesium can reveal deficiencies before they trigger bigger health issues. Stay hydrated, but smartly. Drink water throughout the day, but avoid chugging large amounts during meals, as this dilutes stomach acid. When you restore digestive strength, your entire body benefits. Energy improves, bones strengthen, wounds heal faster, and your heart beats more steadily. This one area, often ignored, may be the missing link in extending both lifespan and quality of life after 60. Taking care of your digestion isn't about avoiding discomfort. It's about ensuring every cell in your body gets the nutrition it needs to keep you active, alert, and independent. But even if you fix digestion, there's one more hidden factor that can silently reduce your vitality. 4. Shallow breathing that reduces oxygen to the brain. Breathing is something we do automatically, yet for many older adults, the way they breathe changes subtly over time. Instead of taking deep, full breaths that expand the lungs, they begin to breathe more shallowly, often without realizing it. This is especially common during long periods of sitting or when posture begins to slump forward with age. The problem with shallow breathing is simple but serious. Your body gets less oxygen. Oxygen is fuel for the brain, muscles, and immune system. When supply drops, every part of your body suffers. This silent decline shows up gradually. At first, it might feel like fatigue, slower recovery after activity, or moments of brain fog. But over years, the effects compound. Mental clarity fades, making concentration and memory weaker. Muscle endurance decreases, leaving you winded with light activity. Immune strength drops, making it harder to fight infections. Most people don't connect these symptoms to their breathing. They look for answers in diet, supplements, or medications, but often overlook this most basic life function. How to restore oxygen flow. Practice deep belly breathing. Spend just 5 minutes a day inhaling deeply into your diaphragm and exhaling slowly. Over time, this retrains your lungs to expand fully. Seek fresh air, open windows daily, or go for short walks outdoors. Stale indoor air often lacks the oxygen-rich quality your brain needs. Fix your posture. Sitting tall with shoulders back expands lung capacity. Even small adjustments during TV watching or reading can make a difference. Move regularly. Gentle exercise like walking, tai chi, or yoga keeps the lungs active and encourages deeper breathing. Think of oxygen as your body's hidden battery. When it runs low, the entire system weakens. But when you restore it, energy, clarity, and resilience return. Breathing deeply isn't just about relaxation, it's about longevity. Your breath is the bridge between body and mind, and learning to use it fully can add vitality to every year of life after 60. But awareness alone isn't enough. To truly live stronger and longer, you need the next step. Combine awareness with action. The 4 hidden health issues we've uncovered don't arrive with flashing warning signs like a heart attack or stroke. Instead, they whisper quietly, slowly weakening the body year after year. That's why so many older adults are caught off guard, not because of one big medical crisis, but because of small, overlooked declines that pile up until independence is lost. Awareness is the first step. Now you know what to watch for: brain inflammation, weak leg muscles, digestive decline, and shallow breathing. But knowledge alone isn't enough. What really determines whether you stay strong into your 80s and 90s is what you do with that awareness. To stay ahead, commit to action. Be proactive about diet and digestion, making every bite count. Monitor balance and leg strength with simple daily movements. Keep your brain sharp by reducing inflammation and increasing oxygen. Ask smarter questions at checkups instead of waiting for bad news. By combining awareness with small, consistent action, you create momentum that protects both your lifespan and your independence. And speaking of small actions, one of the simplest daily habits can transform your health starting today. Take a 10-minute walk after every meal. You don't need fancy equipment, expensive supplements, or a strict workout plan to stay healthy after 60. One of the simplest and most effective habits is right at your doorstep: walking. In fact, a short walk after each meal can be more powerful for longevity than many realize. When you walk within 15 minutes of eating, your body uses that gentle movement to stabilize blood sugar levels, improve digestion, and prevent the sluggish feeling that often comes after a big meal. Over time, this lowers the risk of diabetes, heart disease, and weight gain. Walking also increases circulation to your legs and brain, 2 areas most vulnerable to aging. Stronger circulation means better memory, sharper thinking, and legs that carry you confidently well into your 80s and beyond. The beauty of this habit is its simplicity. 10 minutes after breakfast, lunch, and dinner equals 30 minutes a day of low-impact movement. The amount health experts say is enough to protect your independence and reduce disease risk. Try this. Walk around the block, the yard, or even inside your home. What matters is consistency. And for an extra boost, pair it with another energizing ritual. End your shower with 30 seconds of cool water. A long, warm shower feels wonderful, but finishing with a burst of cool water can give your body surprising health benefits. Cold exposure has been shown to stimulate circulation, wake up the nervous system, and gently boost metabolism. For older adults, this is especially important in the legs, where blood flow often slows and weakness sets in with age. Cool water also stimulates your mitochondria, the tiny power plants inside your cells that generate energy. Since mitochondrial function naturally declines as we get older, this quick practice helps keep your cells more energized, supporting vitality throughout the day. How to do it? After your usual warm shower, switch the water to cool, not icy, for 30-60 seconds. Let the stream hit your legs and the back of your neck. Breathe deeply and slowly to train your body to handle the change calmly. This mini stressor actually makes the body more resilient. Many seniors who adopt this practice notice better energy, sharper alertness, and even improved mood. It's a simple habit with outsized benefits. Living past 80 isn't just about dodging major diseases like cancer or heart attacks. It's about protecting the subtle systems in your body that quietly determine how strong, sharp, and independent you'll remain. These aren't always obvious. They often hide beneath the surface, slowly chipping away at your quality of life until it feels like just aging. But the truth is different. Many of these declines are preventable. Recap. 4. Hidden health issues that shorten lifespan. Silent brain shrinkage from unchecked inflammation, weak legs from protein deficiency, even in meat eaters, poor nutrient absorption from low stomach acid, reduced oxygen to the brain and muscles from shallow breathing. Each of these can quietly strip away memory, balance, strength, and resilience. Left unaddressed, they make it much harder to stay mobile, independent, and clear-headed beyond your 70s. And don't forget, these changes are not inevitable aging. Small daily habits, better protein, mindful breathing, post-meal walks, and gut support can add up to years of vitality. Your 80s don't have to be marked by decline. With awareness and action, they can be strong, joyful, and filled with independence. If this article opened your eyes, share it with a friend or parent over 60 and comment below which of these 4 hidden causes surprised you the most and what's the first step you'll take this week.